About 40% of our workforce came to Eli's as refugees or, new Americans, immigrants. And it dates back over 30 years working with Refugee One. And many of our leaders at Eli's came to us as refugees. Sometimes it's taken years to get the paperwork done, to have the vetting done. So you're getting a person who definitely has been investigated in the country they're leaving, and they're leaving because of a war disruption, clearly Ukraine and Afghanistan. Immigration's always been important. As I said, my grandparents came to Chicago and, in 1906. So, look at what we've been able to do over those 100 years. And, I think it's a great program. And again, our concern is that, in dealing with issues at the border that need to be addressed, that we don't take steps that really hurt business and hurt our communities. I think, organizations like Refugee One worry about their funding. It doesn't affect us in the short term. However, our biggest concern and issue is the ability of our people to be here, to stay here. When we ask, would you like to go home? No. We're happy making our home in America. Our children are doing well in school. We like our positions at Eli's. We want to grow.
I was in a refugee camp in Zambia for 4 years, and with no hope of returning home, I was resettled in America, especially here in Chicago in 1994. So I arrived in Chicago in June of 1994, and August of 1994, I joined Eli, and I've been working here since then. For many, many, many years, at least from my experience, refugee was not a political problem. But like anything else, things change. Nowadays, it's become political. Again, understandably so. Each country has its own laws, and people do however they feel fit. But nobody chooses to go to be a refugee if everything was okay. People run from wherever they're coming from for a reason. And if they qualify, qualification is the key over here. At least, things get said, yeah. Somebody can just be, hey, a refugee, but who's a refugee? How does it work? Until people understand how these things work, sometimes it's left to imagination and whatever being said out there. So, yeah.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.